Service app right there. All right, they tap that. It's going to ask them for their, obviously, their credentials since I'm signed in. It didn't ask me for that. All right, so there's a calendar up here. I'm going to go ahead and just tap the calendar. And this will show appointments for the various days that they have appointments. All right, you know, they can go backwards in time and look at the, like, since this is my test account, I had an appointment last Thursday. All right, so it'll show that. Let me go back to today. All right, so here's the one appointment that I have for today. It shows my current position, all right, and then where I got to go to drive to my appointment. Okay, it's got one appointment. If I tap on this, you know, right now it's in a scheduled status. I'll go ahead and tap on it. I can get driving directions. All right, it shows me how long it's going to take for my current position to get to my appointment. Let's see, a couple other things. A couple of things at the top here. It shows the work order number, what needs to be done, what the customer account is, the longer description, the territory. All right, a couple things that if I hit details here. Okay, if I tap on the account, it'll show me the technician notes. All right, so any safety requirements, gate codes, standard SRTs, any other things. So here's our layout for you know, what we're, you know, any information that we need to communicate to the technician on an ongoing basis. You know, what the PO process is, like anything over $500 needs a, you know, whatever, call this number, you know, here's how you get a reference number. So all that goes into the profile for the account. All right, and that way it's always at their fingertips. All right, it tells us what needs to be done. All right, so this is a light duty 1 hour job. Here's the asset number, you know, who created it, and that's probably good for now. All right, okay, there was a ton more information on there, but we'll worry about that at some point in time. When we do the training, we show the technicians just what I'm going over here. All right, so say I'm the technician now. You know, say I'm somebody that works from, you know, I don't know, 3 to midnight or whatever. So if this is my first appointment, what I have to do is I have to communicate that I'm updating the status of this. All right, so we're going to go through the status update of this. So I'm going to tap on the appointment. All right, and then I'm going to go to my actions tab here, or my actions button, and then I'm going to scroll up, and I'm going to say, okay, I'm now en route to my appointment. All right, which will change the status to dispatched. I'm going to hit save. All right, that'll actually sync up, and that'll change in the background. All right, so now I'm driving to my appointment. All right, and then what I could do is at this point in time, I'll probably just set my device down and get over to my appointment. So let's fast forward 29 minutes. All right, and say, all right, I'm there. So if I go back to actions and say, I'm going to say I arrived. All right, which is going to change the status to in progress. All right, so I'm going to just save that. That's going to sync back up. All right, and at that point in time, it should go purple. Survey says. All right, so now it says it's in progress, so that's communicating to the back office. All right, so now I'm going to start replacing my marker lights. All right, so I don't know, say that, you know, I run into a wiring issue and, you know, I need to do some wiring, boom, 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 get it done. All right. The last thing that I need to do, at least from this application standpoint, is I need to go back to my actions again. All right. And then the final thing that I need to do as a technician, I need to say I've completed it. All right. If for some reason the unit's not there, then we say they cannot complete. All right. So a cannot complete is, hey, this thing's not done. I need to immediately get out there like the following day or something like that. All right. So that a cannot complete is basically, hey, coordinator, you need to reschedule, you know, same unit, a follow-up appointment immediately. All right. So in most cases we say, hey, you just complete it and away they go. All right. So that'll mark the status as complete. Save that. That'll sync, and then the technician's use of this application is done. Obviously, they got to still do their trait repair order, and if this happened to be a PM sheet, they got to do their PMs and things of that nature. So, you know, the long-term plan for this is to actually to do their work orders and right within this application. All right, so that'll be something we'll probably see. You know, we'll see the end of the trait repair order, and everything will just be done within this application. All right. Questions?
Oh, this all looks great. I'm really excited about this. Long term, is the goal here to have it fully integrated? Because I know this is like another step, right? But is the long term goal to have this fully integrated to the current work order system or a future work order system where it's kind of one stop shop? They can do all this and also fill in their work order notes.
Yeah. So what'll eventually happen is this will become their work order. All right. So they'll basically, you know, have an action that it's like, hey, here's my, you know, right now today they're doing a trait repair order, you know, and they're having pick parts off the trait and stuff like that. All that functionality is going to be